morning, everyone, and welcome back to Musical Moments here from Katy, Texas. My name is Barry Sames, for those of you joining for the first time, and it's good to be here and share with you some music, some of your favorite songs, some of mine, and learn a little bit more about some hymnary and some composers. Each week we feature a composer of the day, and you hear a little bit about their life and just some of the songs that you may not have known. A lot of people, you sing these songs in church and you don't really know all the players involved and composers, and some of them have very interesting stories. So I wanted to get started this morning. First of all, I wanted to let you know we have a special guest coming up in 2 weeks on Musical Moments. Miss Ellen Lawrence on violin will be joining me for part of the show. And so I will be contacting some of you through social media to get a list, because we will probably be trying to get some of the requests ahead of time a little bit, since we're doing a duet. But she is awesome. She's a member of this church and also a professional in the community, and I think you really enjoy it. So let me say a shout out to a few people today. We have a good crowd today. We have at least 23 so far. My family, Jill Herbold, and my mother, Judith Sames, is listening. Hello, Debbie Michaels. Welcome. Good morning. Audrey Dow is from Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania. Sharon Gursky, who is a good friend here at the church. We have Blaine Julie Blair is get a good morning. Mary Ellen Gallus and Steve, who watch every week. Welcome. We have, let me see who else we have today. We have Britt Larson. Welcome, Britt. And we have some people from the Netherlands. She's Helene. She's been a faithful listener. Cheryl Diaz from Connecticut. Craig Trauger from Pennsylvania. Bernice Lee is watching. Good friend from Saints Memorial Baptist Church back in Bryn Mawr. Rose Suarez is watching. Hi, Rose. My lovely wife, Dion, is on. So once again, just to remind you that we'll be reaching out to get some favorites for our upcoming duo show, and I'll reach out to you guys, probably offline, for some of that. Usually we do very spontaneous here. You know, what comes in, I kind of take the requests that you have. So please, if you have a request, just type it in there below. And if I know it, I will definitely try and get it in and try and do a little twist on it. Something, and we call it musical moments because sometimes they're great moments, other times you go for something and it might not be quite the way you want it to be. But hopefully you'll enjoy the whole show. And please, I see Cheryl, my friend Cheryl, is sharing this. Take a moment and just share this with 2 people right now. Pick 2 people you can think of who really love hymns. Maybe just love music. Maybe they're home alone, or maybe they just need a cheering up. You know, music is very healing, and we all love music. So just share it with a couple of people right now before we get started. And in a little while, we'll get to our composer of the day. Let's get started with some music. One of my favorites, and this one goes out to Sharon Gursky. I know it's one of hers. This is something from Godspell, and it's called Day by Day. called Day by Day. And the music is so simple. It talks about three things: to love thee more dearly, follow thee more nearly. And I'm blanking right now. Say it again. See thee more clearly. Thank you. Yes. Love, see, and follow. And the important things in life are so simple sometimes. Hello, Yvonne Bob. Another Bryn Mawr, PA person from Saints Memorial. So glad to have you today. And we have a new person here, Cherie Renee. And let me say I get your name right. Atia this week. Cherie, welcome to us. Feel free to mention if you have a favorite hymn, just write it in, and I take them as they come. And we have Alan Sprain. Hello, Alan. Don't recognize that one. So glad. And Matt Warren is watching. Hello, Matt. So let's jump into another hymn. Seems like people are listening today, so I'll choose a couple of them. Let's do something, we'll go back a little bit older this time, something from the Methodist hymnal book, something called "Oh, for a Thousand Tongues." See what comes out here today. That was a trilogy there, Holy, 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 for a couple of people. To God be the glory. Audrey, I did both of them because there's two versions that people do. And I think there was one other one I got in there. Dennis Sharp. I don't recognize that name, but welcome, Dennis. Welcome to the program. Please feel free to jump in and share anything you have. Just going back a little bit here, I think that was pretty much for what we had. And Richard Keel. Hi, Richard. And Carl Novello. We have some newbies today. I love it. I love it when we have new people come on the show. Because a lot of people have their favorite song that they do. One or two, but when they get some new people, it's nice to have some new material to bring in. And I think I'm going to jump right now, early into the show, on our composer of the week. Sometimes we do men, sometimes we do women, sometimes we do dead people, as we say, not to be funny, but sometimes we do people who are still alive and still writing and vibrant in the community. Today we're going to talk about Charles Gabriel, and I see we have them up on the screen. Charles is an American, okay? He was born in 1856, 1932. Most impressive career as a writer. He was a writer of gospel songs and composers of gospel tunes. He is said to have written between 7,000 and 8,000 songs, very impressive to me, which are available in 21st century hymnals. He used several pseudonyms, including Charlotte Homer, H.A. Henry, and S.B. Jackson. Now you ask, why did they do that? Well, I think there was some sort of fairness and not to be show any kind of fairness for people for getting their songs in the hymnal. So someone such as Charles, who's written so many, I think probably, I'm guessing, the only way he could get more of his songs in those hymnal was to have 4 different people in his name. So that was the thing. Charles was born in Wilton, Ohio, raised on a farm. Some of you can relate to that. His father led singing schools in their home, and young Charles, let me see if I can read and play here. My producer is telling me to play here, so. While he was on let's go back to, he was raised on a farm. His father led singing schools in their home, and he developed an interest in music at that time. It is said that he taught himself to play the family organ, and he never had any formal training, but he began to travel and lead his own shape note singing schools at about age 17. Impressive. Eventually, he served as the music director at Grace Methodist Episcopal Church in San Francisco, 1890. So what does that make him? 56, 66, 76, 86, about 31 years old, 34 years old. From there, he wrote his first commercial song called Send Me the Light. Then he moved to Chicago and began working in a publishing company, very good businessman. He was married twice, first to Fannie Woodhouse and secondly to Amelia Moore. He had 2 children, and he died in Hollywood. Here's the most impressive thing. He edited 35 gospel songbooks, 8 Sunday school songbooks, 7 for male choruses, 6 for ladies, 10 children's songbooks, 19 collections of anthems, 23 choir cantatos, 41 Christmas cantatos, 10 children cantatos, and books on musical instruction. Pretty impressive. I think I'm losing my, let me just double check and see if this is gonna plug in for me. Oops, give me a second, guys. I just lost my, my page with you guys, but I'll be back. There I am, okay, yes. So, every time we do a couple of songs by the composer, and we just, it's a little game we play. We ask for you to write in to see if you know. 2 of them are pretty familiar and surprising. One of them you may not know. So let's give it a shot here. Three songs, guys. I see one answer here, which Sharon Gursky got right. There was two other songs in there. Can anybody name them? The last one is probably a little hard, but the first one was very easy. Anybody? Well, anybody? Nobody. All right. Well, I'll give you a second. We'll play another song. We have something In the Garden, which is a favorite of a lot of people. So, okay, Audrey Dow got it. Thank you, Audrey. Since Jesus Came Into My Heart. So we have His Eyes on the Sparrow. Now he did write only the music on this, so there is a different author for both of these songs. As I mentioned before, a lot of these songs, these tunes were written, it's just the opposite. A lot of times people wrote words and used them on several different melodies, songs of the day, or they could change from denomination to denomination depending on what songs people knew. Sometimes there were songs from popular songs to bring unchurched people in so they could feel like inclusive. So Jolando got it as well. So we got one more. In the meantime, let's hear a little In the Garden. Okay, excuse me 1 second, guys. I seem to be losing power on my iPad, so excuse me 1 minute. I apologize. I'm not sure what's happening here, but I don't want to lose you guys, so I'm going to turn it. Okay, just give me one. I think we got it here. Let me just turn it on here. We'll be right back, guys. Let's see. No, it's not charging at all for some reason. I am so sorry, guys, but okay. We'll have to go offline here, and I have a helpful team, so. So what we have there, Ephraim? Okay, here's a good one. This is a benediction, as we know. For those of you who don't know, a benediction, one of those fancy words for just ending the service musically. This is called "Blessed Be the Tie That Binds." Well, that was a combination of, that was my blessing, blessed be the time and blessed assurance. Agnes, welcome to the show. It's good to have you back. And she requested, say that again? Oh, just a closer walk with thee. Another favorite. I think we're going to go down to New Orleans for this one. Yeah. Another one, yeah. So that was for Agnes and many others. I've had. I have another one. Yes, actually, I have quite an amazing. Let me get this for you. I'm sorry I need to go off camera again. Okay. I have. This is a little bit of a practice for me today because later we're doing our pre-records for the church, and I have an amazing soloist, Stefan Smith, coming in. So I'd like to do another spiritual. This is called "Soon I Will Be Done," and I'm going to do it just for the piano. And it's it's a nice little arrangement I'm sure you'll enjoy. With the troubles of this world. That is an unknown traditional spiritual. Anything? Okay, since there's no request right now, I'll bring something in here. Let's do Tabernacle Choir, guys. of time, guys. It's been a great show today, and I appreciate all the new people who came in. Please share this link with other people, and we also have some great other ministries. Everything from faith and fitness to stories during this time when many of us are not coming out. So I'm going to leave you with one last short song. One of my pastor's favorite songs. It's called Amazing Grace. Have a great week, guys, and we'll see you next week at Musical Moments. God bless.